Let me ask you something. Have you ever promised yourself that you'd finally, you know, bring everything and life and get your life together only to find yourself maybe, I guess you could say, scrolling for like 2 hours, a little bit later on TikTok, maybe even eating cold pizza? Yeah, me too, guys. Here's the truth. Most people fail. Not because they're lazy or they're, I don't know if you can say this word, dumb, but because they keep, I don't know, maybe they keep waiting for that perfect moment. Spoiler alert, guys, it doesn't exist. There's no such thing. Get it out of your head. And today I'm going to show you like how to stay consistent and bounce back from, maybe failure, maybe build some discipline, et cetera, so you can maybe finally stop hitting the snooze button on your potential. All right, guys, I'm Mark. Welcome to Hit the Mark today. Hey, stick with me for a little bit because by the end of this video, I really believe that you'll know 3 powerful strategies. First, why most people get stuck. Second, I guess you could say the shift that you need to actually maybe break free. And third, some of the daily steps that make lasting change possible. You ready to go for it? Hey guys, I appreciate you stopping in today to hit the mark today. All right, let's get ready. Here we go. Part number 1, guys. Let's talk about the problem. The pain point, I guess you could say. And here's the reality of that, my friends. You got to understand that motivation doesn't last. It really doesn't. And failure feels crushing, I guess you can say. And consistency, I guess you could say, feels impossible. And we've all been there. You wake up, you wake up fired up on Monday morning, but by Thursday your energy is sort of, it's gone. And then you're like, heck with that. Netflix is calling my name. And you're like, all right. You shrug your shoulders. Poor old me. I'll start again next week. Sound familiar? Boy, I struggle with that quite a bit. That cycle, guys, is really deadly because it really teaches, if you think about it, your brain that quitting is normal. And if you let it, quitting will become your default setting. Did you get that? It will become your default setting. But don't panic, my friends. Please. The fact you're here today really means that you're already, I really believe you're ahead of most people. You're ready to move forward and try to do your best to change that pattern. All right, guys, number 2, what about the mind shift set? Oh, I'm sorry. What about the mindset shift? Can't talk this morning. Here's the good news, guys. Success isn't about not those big bursts of motivation. To me, it's really about small, little, boring, consistent actions that seem to, compound, build themselves over time. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't need fireworks to do it every day. I hope you just do it because it's part of who you are, right? That's the shift. Get it? Discipline is stronger than motivation. Failure is feedback and it's not final. Consistency, this is a good one. Consistency is identity. It's not effort. And I really believe once you start treating success once you stop treating success like, I guess you could say a lottery ticket, that's big these days, and you start treating it like maybe a daily habit, I believe you win. All right, let's keep going. Part 3, guys. What about some practical steps, Mark? How are some things that we can do day to day help us? Well, all right. Here are, I believe, 3 steps that you can really start using right today. So grab a pen, write this down or rewind it, get it in your head. Step number 1, it's got to be awareness, my friends. You know, you got to catch yourself in the moment. When you feel that urge to quit, you got to ask yourself, is really this who I want to become? See, guys, that pause, I believe, can change everything. All right, let's keep going. Number 2, what about small wins? I'd like to talk about those a lot. You know, guys, you don't try to climb the mountain in one day. I mean, we're here in Las Vegas. There's huge mountains here. Mount Charleston, over 14,000 feet. Just focus on one action that you can do maybe in 5 minutes. Maybe one push-up or one page or one phone call. Those are what's called small wins. And those small wins build momentum. And lastly, guys, I hope you're blessed to have some good friends. You got to tell a friend, write it down, or even, you know, drop a comment to me. And you know, with what your commitment's going to be. And when you put it out there, I think you're really more likely to be encouraged, or you'll be able to maybe follow through. All right, well, Mark, tell me a little story that's relatable. Give me a little example. All right, I hope this makes sense, guys. This is just sort of, like I said, it's a quick, I guess you could say it's just a quick example of something for you. I wonder if it could be maybe you're struggling with procrastination, someone successful who failed 100 times a day, or maybe you have like a funny personal moment. Think about those 3 things. The point is, it's never about being perfect. We've all had those 3 struggles. It's just about, guys, showing up, getting in the game again and again and again. And even when you don't feel like it, you still show up. That, my friends, is how results are built. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's do this. We'll wrap it up today. So here's my, you know, I always like to give a challenge with Hit the Mark today. So here's my challenge for you today. Step up to the plate and do this for me. The next 7 days, I want you to commit to like 7 1-day daily actions in this area. Just one. Just small little ones, because success isn't built on what you do occasionally. It's built on what you do consistently. Consistently. Did you get that? All right, guys, if this helped you, do me a favor. Hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Send it off to somebody who maybe needs a little motivation, maybe a little strategy to help them. And if you enjoy these Hit the Mark Today videos, do me a favor. Subscribe. And stick around a little bit, because what I want to do in this next video that I'm working on is dive a little bit more into having more motivation. And trust me, you really don't want to miss it. So guys, do what you can with what you got, where you're at, and go hit the mark today.